welcome to my channel. So this time around I'll be attempting my first Halloween tutorial. I decided to go with the quintessential skull type Halloween look, but with a bit of glam, because I like glitter, I like gold, I like glam. So this is my version of this look. I hope you guys like it. Look, I hope you guys try it, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this type of Halloween look. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, stay beautiful. Bye. We're gonna jump right into it first by applying my foundation, which is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in coconut with my Real Techniques beauty sponge, and I'd already primed my face. And then I'm just gonna highlight under my eyes, my forehead area, and I put a little down the bridge of my nose, but that's completely unnecessary. And I use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in Café to do this. Next, I'm gonna set those areas using, yet again, the Maybelline Shine Control powder in medium, and I'm setting the rest of my face with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte powder in cocoa. So to start off this skull look, I'm first taking this flat brush, and I'm using Kenya from the NUBIAN place, the JUVIA'S place, NUBIAN 2 palette to sketch out where I want this line to be. Then I'm gonna take the e.l.f. small tapered brush and the shade Morocco from that same JUVIA'S place NUBIAN 2 palette to kind of blend that out. I would recommend when you're first doing this, don't go in with that deep brown shade like I did. It's best to go in with something lighter where if you make a mistake, it's easy to erase. Now I'm re-intensifying that line with Kenya again on that same flat shader brush, and then I'm going in with that e.l.f. tapered brush again just to blend it out. There's gonna be a lot of blending. As a matter of fact, I didn't even have to use the Morocco, but I didn't really know what I was doing. So yeah, it was kind of a long process because I wasn't too sure. Next, I'm going with a smaller tapered brush by Morphe just to blend the edges out, going over with that small taper brush. And here I'm adding more Kenya down because I thought I wanted just a black or dark thing, but I changed my mind by using the shade Jezebel, which is a deep plum purple shade, to do that. And I liked how this look, it created like a deeper purple transition type shade. And as you see, I'm just putting the color and blending, placing the color, blending, so that it seems seamless and so it creates an ombre type of effect. So we're just doing that process over and over again, layering the Jezebel, then blending, layer, then blending. Now I am intensifying that line once more with the Kenya, because as I said, we're doing kind of a gradient shading effect. So that line has to be the darkest part, and then it transition into the Jezebel. And I'm blending yet again with the e.l.f. brush. As I said, this is a lot of blending. Yeah, lots of blending. To draw the mouth area, I'm taking a eyeliner pen, and first I extended a line on the outer part straight ahead and draw lines down from the top of the lip to the bottom. Doing the nose, the easiest way to do this is to create first a V shape with one of the V lines longer than the other, and then just making a curve to connect to the tip of the nose. To fill this in, I used a black pencil, eyeliner pencil, and then go on top of that with a black powder to set that. And I'm using this pencil also to really define this line that I made along the side of my face, to really intensify it and make it more pronounced, so that when I'm looking straight ahead, it looks like my face is sinking in at that side. And then I'm reapplying some of that Jezebel and shading it so it creates more of that gradient effect. And more blending. blending, 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 blending. I think this was the most tedious part of the process for me, just to get the right shade, the right shape, everything. But it takes practice. This was the second time me doing this. Now for the temple of my face, just like how you would contour the temple of your forehead, I'm kind of doing that, but I'm first taking the Jezebel shade on the e.l.f. tapered brush to create a rounded shape because I want it to look sinking in. And then in the center of that, at doing like a crescent type shape, I'm taking some of my matte black powder and applying that in there to make it look more sinking in, and then blending that out so it doesn't just look so stark, and reapplying some more just to intensify it. And make sure that the black meets your hairline so that when you put on your wig or whatever if you're not wearing a wig, it just blends in seamlessly with your hairline. There's no separation. And of course, blending it out so everything just look nice and blended. Next, we're going to move on to our eyes, and first I'm going to take on a tapered blending brush the shade Jezebel from the Nubian 2 palette, and I flicked it up at the front of the brow kind of to create that skull type effect. And then I'm just blending the edges with a clean blending brush. And I'm also sweeping that under the eyes to kind of create a sunken type look on the eye area. So in essence, from the bottom to the top, I'm making like a rounded shape to my eyes. And of course, bringing that upwards at the front of the brow, as I mentioned before. And then just using a clean brush to blend everything out. Before I apply my black shadow, I'm using a black pencil as my base, and then blending the edges of that out and also bringing it to the front. And then now I'm gonna layer my black eyeshadow on top of that, and then blend the edges of that, and also bring whatever is left over, sweep that under my lower waterline, just to create a kind of deep, mysterious, sexy, sunken type of look, if that makes any kind of sense. And blending it out using that clean brush. And to intensify the darkness of my eyes, I'm applying my black eyeliner pencil in my waterline and also tight lining. And then I did the other side offline to bypass all the time. Next, we're going to move on to our brows, which is kind of my fun part. And I use the NYX Ultra Pearl Mania loose powder in Ovo, and I mix that with my e.l.f. makeup seal, and I'm just using that to apply my brows. And I'm using a small angled brush by Sigma to outline my brows. And I decided to do this before I add my glitter, just to give more dimensions to the brows. You don't have to do this step. You could just go straight in with glitter, but I just decided that I wanted to do this first. Using that same mix of the NYX Ultra Pearl and e.l.f. makeup seal, I'm filling in the spaces where my skull tooth are gonna be, and I'm using a lip brush to apply this. And I'm dragging this down below my lip, and as I get below my lip, I'm making the line smaller. So I start off thick at the base of where your teeth would be, and it gets smaller, kind of to mimic the teeth that's in our mouth. Then I'm using a black eyeliner pencil in between my lips to kind of create this more skull type effect. And what I'm using the pencil to do is round out the edges. As you see, I'm rounding it out, kind of making a V shape, because our teeth, it's not just one straight line, it has like a rounded edge. And that's what I'm doing. And then I'm just taking a pencil to kind of smoke out or blend out it so it doesn't look so harsh. Then I'm going in with the ultra fun part, and this is also from NYX, and this is their glitter eyeliner in the shade Gold Carrot. And I'm just using this straight from using the applicator itself and applying this on top of what I already did for the brows. And I really love this effect, and I think the base of the NYX Ultra Pearl helped to make this glitter stand out even more. And I'm just taking my time, even though it's a sped up video, I'm taking my time because I don't want to make any mistake where I have to clean up anything. I'm just applying that, apply as much or as little as you want. And I'm doing the same thing, applying that on top of where we placed our skull tooth. I used a pencil brush to kind of diffuse it, but then after a while I decided it was being diffused too much and I wanted more pigmentation from that glitter, so I stopped doing that and I just applied the glitter straight from the the thing. I don't know. I lost my train of thought a while ago. I didn't take the glitter all the way to the outer parts of the mouth. I just did it in the center part of my lips and left the outer part. I kind of liked it that way. But of course, you can always do it, fill the entire tooth area if you wanted to. And because that's just not enough glitter for me, I decided to put this in the center of my eyes all the way up to the crease area and then kind of blend out the edges with the pencil brush. And I put a bit too much on that eyelid, so whatever was left over, I put that in the inner tear duct, which helped a lot in making the eyes pop more. And also took some of that and put it at the tip of my nose to kind of give a highlighted nose look. Then I applied my lashes, and you can use whatever lashes. You don't even have to use lashes if you don't want to, but this is a glam look, so lashes are essential. And this is just me re-intensifying the areas on my cheeks. Now that most of the look is complete, you can kind of see places where you need to adjust and do stuff. Now this chin thing, in retrospect, I probably shouldn't have done it, but I was just going with it and just felt like I needed to do that. So first I applied the Kenya and shaded it in kind of a downward V, and then applied the black to kind of highlight it more. And then as you saw, I applied my pencil in my waterline and smoked it out, and that is the look. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.